Yo, what's going on guys, Kevin here. In today's YouTube video, I'm going to be showing you guys my 2023 shoe collection. Over the years, little by little, I've been collecting a lot of shoes, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys all the sneakers that I have. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys 12 different pairs of shoes, but I'm not going to be going in depth into them simply because this is just a shoe collection video. Hopefully you guys go on to enjoy this video, but let's get right into it. I think I'm going to start with the shoes that were least expensive, and then towards the end of the video, I'll show you guys like the more high-end shoes that I have. Starting off with the least expensive shoe that I have, Air Forces. So this is the least expensive pair of shoes that I have in my shoe collection. These are just regular white Air Force Ones, so they're not that special. But yeah, I just buy white Air Force Ones because they pretty much match with anything, and these are kind of like my beater shoes. I pretty much wear these every day when I want to like go somewhere, but I don't want to wear something that's really nice. But yeah, there's not that much to really say about Air Forces, but if you don't have a pair, then you should definitely get some because they pretty much match with anything. So that was it for my first pair of shoes for my shoe collection. Moving on to pair number 2. Since I am starting with like a lower price for the like first couple of shoes, I'm going to show you guys these shoes that I have over here. For the second pair of shoes that I have in my shoe collection, I have these white shoes that I got from Zara. This is what they look like. They kind of look like Alexander McQueen's a little bit. I'm not really sure how much these go for. I completely forgot, but I'll put the price of these shoes right up on the screen. But yeah, these are also like really simple shoes. They're just all white. These are more like of a type of dressing shoe. And they also do give you like a nice little height boost. For dressing shoes, I've worn these like a couple of times, and I'm not gonna lie, they're actually really comfortable. Like the padding on the sides is really soft. But yeah, these are just another normal simple pair of shoes, nothing really special to them. Moving on to shoe pair number 3. For shoe number 3 in front of me, we have the Travis Scott Air Trainer 1s. These I got them in like the chocolate brown colorway. It has all sorts of colors. It has like brown, black, like sort of a pinkish on the back. Has a little zipper on the back too. The only thing about these shoes is that they're kind of hard to wear. I don't really wear them that often, and when I do, I try to wear them with like baggy clothes, so then you could only see like the front of the shoe, because if not, it looks kind of awkward. It's just kind of really hard wearing these type of shoes because they're like big and bulky. These laces are like the type of laces that are on like construction boots, so it's like kind of weird to me. I don't know how to feel about them. I feel like the shoes so cheap for Travis Scott's because of the materials that are used and the colors, but they're definitely like really different shoes, which is why I bought them. But yeah, you definitely won't catch a lot of people wearing these out in public. Next up for shoe number 4, I do have a really special shoe because I wear these so much and they match with everything. Here I have my Owens Garçons. I love everything about this shoe, like the heart, the material, the sole, the shoelaces, everything is perfect. Actually, the only bad part about these shoes is putting them on. I do not like putting them on because it's too tight. Even when I try to like loose lace these shoes to put my foot inside, it's still too tight. I think that's just because that's just pretty much like any high top shoe that you wear. So as you can see, I did loose lace my Owens Garçons, but I wouldn't do that if you have like a smaller foot. I absolutely love my Owens Garçons, and I think after I beat these up, I'm gonna buy another pair because they're so nice to me. I'm pretty sure one thing a lot of people don't like about these shoes is the shoelaces, because after a while they do get like fuzzy, and it does get annoying a little bit. Especially when you wear black pants with these, which is like what's most matched with these shoes. When you wear black pants, like the little black fuzz balls get stuck onto the white laces. Also, I'm not sure how this works, but a lot of people's like eyeball and the little heart comes off. That hasn't happened to me yet, but I guess that's just because I take care of my shoes. I guess what I'm trying to say is just be careful with the way you treat your shoes and don't like step on yourself, because then you're probably gonna like rip this material off. I think this one is less than the next shoe I'm gonna show, but for my next shoe, I do have some OffWhite vulcanizers. I bought these at Neiman Marcus, I believe, during the winter time, and one thing I do not like about the shoe is that it gets so fuzzy. I'm not sure if you guys could tell, but because of the fact that these were like made in 2013, like the material isn't like as good, and it does get like a bunch of fuzz on them. Other than that, this shoe is pretty cool. It has like this little OffWhite tag right here on the top of the shoe. Also, the shoelaces, like with every other OffWhite shoe, say shoelaces. And I got these because they were a little cheap for OffWhites, and also the design was kind of cool and different. At the bottom, you have this like black and white design right here that shows like OffWhite. And then on the inner side of the shoe, there's like this orange thing right there, and then it just says OffWhite above it. I also really like these because of the bottom sole. The bottom sole is like this yellow type of color, and it almost looks like they're stained already. I like that color because then it doesn't make them like look dirty when they're actually dirty. But yeah, the biggest takeaway from this shoe is that if you basically don't really like your shoes being dirty or like with little fuzzball hairs or whatever you want to call them, definitely don't get these shoes because this material attracts all of that. That's pretty much it for the OffWhite shoes. Now moving on to shoe pair number 6. For shoe pair number 6, we have my Jordan 1 patent breads. Now I bought these shoes because of the fact that like the material was really shiny and it would look cool like wearing black clothes. I have a ton of black clothes, which is why I bought these. And just like the red color goes really well with like the black in these shoes and the black shoelaces. I don't know, this kind of looks like a pair, like when you actually say Jordan, this is like the pair that I would like think of. The only thing that does get annoying about these shoes is that after a while wearing them, like the little marks right here on the sides, it kind of looks like they're scratched, like they're getting scratched. I don't know if that's the case with these, but when I do try to wipe the marks with the wet wipe, they do not come off, so just keep that in mind if you're trying to buy these shoes. But those marks aren't going to be like as visible when you're actually wearing these shoes on your feet, and also like walking from a distance, nobody's going to be able to tell. These are my Jordan 1 patent breads, and they are really hard to dress with sometimes when you don't have like the right clothes. But yeah, they're beautiful shoes. Go ahead and set these right here in the next row. These shoes are probably my favorite in my entire collection. For my next pair of shoes, in front of me we have my Jordan 1 Core Purples. Now these shoes I said were probably my favorite because of the color. Purple is my favorite color, and I've had these for like the longest. This was also my first pair of Jordans ever, so these babies right here mean a lot to me. I've had these for such a long time and you can't even see a crease on the shoe. If purple is your favorite color and you're trying to find like a pair of Jordans to buy, then definitely, oh shit. If purple is your favorite color and you're trying to find like a pair of Jordans to buy for yourself, definitely buy Jordan 1 patent. If purple is your favorite color and you're trying to find a pair of Jordans to buy for yourself, then definitely buy Jordan 1 Core Purples. I promise this shoe is not going to disappoint you. If anybody would have like ever asked me what my favorite pair is in my entire collection, I would probably say my Jordan 1 Core Purples. Also, just so you guys know, if you guys are interested in any of the shoes that you guys are seeing in this YouTube video, I'll definitely drop the links to all these shoes down below in the description. Next up in front of me, I have my Jordan 1 Mochas. Now these Jordan 1 Mochas are also like probably my second favorite pair of shoes, just because of the fact that these colors match and go so well together. Now these shoes do remind me of the bread toes just because of the black that's at the front of the shoe. And then one thing that's different between like all the shoes that I've shown you guys so far is that these have suede in the back of the shoe. These are like a really close resemblance to like the Travis Scott Jordan 1s. The high Jordan 1s that Travis Scott made are honestly nice, but they're not as nice as these, I feel like. These are just really nice and the colors go really well together, and you could also match this with a lot of different type of clothes. Well, I'm at least talking about myself because I wear like a lot of brown, beige, and like black type of colors. And honestly, I think that these are actually better looking than the Travis Scott Jordan 1 highs. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, they're both nice, but I would prefer these over them. For this specific pair of ones, I didn't end up loose lacing them because I think that they look better when they're tied. I have some fit pictures on my Instagram when I'm wearing these shoes, so definitely go check out my Instagram. I'll leave the link down below in the description. Now for my next pair of shoes, we have something different. We have a pair of Jordan 4 black canvases. Now these shoes also, you can match them with like a lot of different type of clothes. These are also made of a canvas material, and it really surprises me that they don't look as dirty like I thought they would. These are also like a really close resemblance to the M&M 4s. And trust me, you could beat these things up. I've taken these to like Mexico in mud, and like they look like they're brand new. If you're watching this video right now and you're looking to buy Jordan 4s, I would definitely buy the Jordan 4 black canvases as my first pair. The reason why I'm saying this is because I'm not really sure that any 4s that are out there right now look as good as the military blacks or the Jordan 4 black canvases that I have on me right now. And one other thing that you need to be careful with is when you actually buy these shoes, you size up like half a size at least. That's because these shoes are actually way thicker than normal Jordan 1s. And then you wouldn't want to be like struggling in pain with like these being tight on you. But yeah, that was it for my Jordan 4 black canvases. Overall, really beautiful shoe. For my next pair of shoes, I have Rick Owens in front of me. I have the Rick Owens Dark Shadows. These are pretty cool shoes that like if you're into like opium type of music, you should definitely get. I actually wore this pair of shoes to like the Destroy Lonely concert. I don't know if you guys know about Destroy Lonely, but I wore them to his concert. Don't get me wrong, these shoes are really cool, but you just can't wear these with like shorts or anything. You have to buy like a bunch of pants to match these with. And I actually did do that this summer for like the fall time. These shoes are really nice when they're clean, but they look like even better when they're beat up. And by beating up these shoes, I mean like dirtying up like the front colors a little bit, maybe the laces and maybe like the material a little bit. The overall shoe doesn't get really dirty, but like the stitching on the sides does, or at least for like my pair. If you guys can see on mine, the stitching is like kind of purple. That's because at the Destroy Lonely concert where I wore these, there was like a bunch of purple stuff on my shoes and I got them cleaned. But yeah, I love my pair of Rick Owens. Now moving on to pair number 11. Now hear me out, these are like way different than all the shoes I have because this is my first and only pair. Right in front of you guys right now we have the Balenciaga Tracks. So these shoes are really cool, but one thing that everybody knows and sees about these shoes is that they're really big and bulky. This shoe is literally like the width of my head. But also one thing a lot of people won't tell you about these shoes is that these shoes are actually really comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, probably like the only comfortable shoe that I have in my entire collection. But these aren't like the easiest shoes to match with anything. Like trust me, you really have to be specific in your outfits when you're trying to dress up with these Balenciaga Tracks. And these are also just the normal ones. These don't have the LEDs at the bottom sole. And then guys, last but not least, in front of me right now we have my Jordan 4 OffWhite sales. Now these Off-White sale Jordan 4s are actually really beautiful. Sometimes when you see like influencers dressing with these shoes on Instagram, you would think that these shoes aren't like as nice, but when you actually have them to dress with like your black clothes or whatever you want to wear with them, they look amazing. These are mostly like my airport type of shoe. And what I mean by airport type of shoes, like I wear them with like an airport fit, like maybe some black shorts and a black hoodie. I wouldn't say that these are my favorite fours though, because you can't wear this with everything. You also do need to have like some specific type of clothes to wear these with. And I think that's because of this bottom sole color that's right here. It kind of throws it off. But other than that, I pretty much like everything else about this shoe. The little details, like for example right here where it says the Air, that looks really nice right there. This little tag, the laces, everything just fits really well together in the shoe. This hasn't happened to me yet, but it's about to start like happening. I could already tell like the crease is gonna start coming in soon. It's just like the type of material where it's like you can see the crease more, even if it's not like as creased. But yeah guys, that about wraps it up for my entire shoe collection video. These right here in front of me are all the shoes that I showed you in the YouTube video. And I love all the shoes I had, but I definitely need some more because I'm a shoe collector and that's what I need to do. I need to get some more shoes. But yeah, comment down below which pair that I have is your favorite. If you guys are new here, I'm Kevin. I basically make like these hypebeast videos where I show you guys like the things that I collect over time. Like for example, in today's YouTube video, I showed you guys like all my shoes that I've been collecting. But yeah guys, hopefully you did go on to enjoy this video and have a good night day whenever you're watching. Peace.